Idaean Cave, the sacred cave of Zeus on Psiloritis. Idaean Cave, located on the slopes of Psiloritis in Crete, is one of the most sacred and mysterious caves of antiquity, along with Idaean Cave. It is considered a possible place of birth or upbringing of Zeus and was an important center of worship by the ancient Greeks. The mythology of Idaean Cave. According to legend, Rhea hid Zeus in the Idaean Cave to protect him from his father Cronus, who devoured his children. The Crete's mythical warrior guardians would beat their shields and weapons, creating noise to cover the crying of the newborn Zeus and prevent Cronus from discovering him. Zeus was raised on the milk of Amalthea, a goat, and the honey of the nymphs Adrastea and Ida. Later, the Idaean Cave was considered the place where Zeus was initiated into his royal power. Sanctuary of worship and archaeological findings, the Idaean Cave was not only a mythical place, but also one of the most important cult sites of antiquity. Cult practices, it was used as a sacred cave from the Minoan to the Roman period. Ancient pilgrims left offerings to Zeus, such as bronze and silver objects, figurines, weapons, and precious jewelry. The Idaean Cave was probably a mystery center, where secret ceremonies were held in honor of Zeus. Archaeological findings during the excavations. Ivory and gold jewelry, statuettes, bronze weapons, and seals were found. Inscriptions and stone objects were also discovered, which prove the continuation of the worship of Zeus for many centuries. The ancient Greeks and even the Roman emperors visited the cave to pay homage to the father of the gods. How to visit the Idaean Cave location and access the Idaean Cave is located on Mount Ida, at an altitude of 1,498 meters. The nearest town is Anoja, while the cave is approximately 20 kilometers from the village of Zoniana. How to get there by car. From Heraklion or Rethymno, the journey takes about 1.5 to 2 hours.
Hiking.
From the Nida Plateau, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes of hiking to reach the cave. What to see inside the cave? The Idaion Andron is larger than the Idaion Andron and features huge chambers with natural stalactite and stalagmite formations. The main hall of the cave was the site of ancient rituals. Legend has it that the sacred table was also located here, where those participating in mystical ceremonies were initiated. Practical information. Entrance access is free, but it is good to be informed before visiting. Best time to visit, spring and summer, as access can be difficult in winter due to snow. Tip: wear sturdy hiking shoes as the path is uphill, Idaion or Idaion Andron. The differences: characteristic Idaion Andron, Idaion Andron, location Mount Dictys, Psiloritis. Mythology: birth of Zeus, education, and initiation of Zeus. Archaeological finds: bronze objects, statuettes, weapons, gold and ivory objects. Inscriptions: access easy from psycho-hiking from Nida. Importance: touristic, popular, more mysterious, and isolated. Conclusion: Idaion Andron is a sacred cave full of mystery and history where Zeus is said to have grown up and been initiated into his divine power. It is one of the most impressive archaeological sites in Crete and is worth a visit if you are interested in Greek mythology and the history of sacred places. Cult ceremonies at Idaion Andron. Idaion Andron was not only a mythical place, but also a real center of worship of Zeus, where rituals and mystical events were held from the Minoan era to the Roman period. 1. Initiation ceremonies and mysteries. The cave was considered a sacred place of initiation where pilgrims received divine revelations or went through ritual tests. Or may have been a type of religious education or mystery cult, where participants were initiated into the secrets of Zeus and nature. Some researchers believe that Zeus himself was initiated into his power as king of the gods there. 2. Sacrifices and offerings. Ancient worshippers left valuable offerings such as bronze weapons and shields, gold and ivory objects, steels and amulets with symbols of Zeus. The sacrifices probably included burning offerings, but also animals, such as rams and bulls. The worshippers may have asked for blessings, protection, or strength for battles, political influence, and prosperity. 3. Celebrations and festivals. There were probably annual festivals in honor of Zeus, where worshippers gathered in the cave and participated in songs, dances, and offerings. The connection of the cave with the mystery rites is reminiscent of the later Eleusinian mystagogies. The connection of the Idaean Cave with the Minoan tradition. 1. Minoan religion and the Idaean Cave. The Minoans had a close relationship with the cult of the mother goddess, which was associated with Rhea, the mother of Zeus. The Idaean Cave may have been originally a sanctuary of the mother goddess and later identified with Zeus. Zeus, in this early cult, was not only a father god but also a god who died and rose again, reminiscent of Minoan and Eastern religious motifs. 2. Minoan symbols at the Idaean Cave. The double axes found there are typical Minoan sacred symbols. The offerings also included replicas of bull horns, a symbol of power and sacrifice. The cult at the Idaean Cave may be associated with the Minoan palaces, especially that of Knossos. 3. From the Minoans to the classical Greeks and Romans, although Minoan religion was more maternal and woman-centered, the Dorians and later Greeks focused on the worship of Zeus as the supreme god. The Idaean Cave continued to be sacred throughout the Hellenistic and Roman periods. Roman emperors such as Hadrian may have visited the cave and recognized it as an ancient divine place of power. Conclusion: the Idaean Cave was not just a myth, but a real place of worship and mystery. From the Minoan era to Roman times, the cave was a center of sacred rites, sacrifices, and secret initiations where people came to receive the blessing of Zeus and divine power.